Hello, inspired learner. I have been, of course, thinking about belonging and the concept of belonging, the feeling of belonging. And I know for myself over the last year, I've had a sense of questioning belonging for myself. Where do I belong? And what I recognized is that this shift that happened for my business, like many in the pandemic era, was to move to more online facilitation. And that worked well. I responded to the demand for online facilitation, was able to successfully learn how to facilitate online, and I really do enjoy it and believe in the power of learning and connection in online environments. And what I started to notice within myself was feeling disconnected from sort of my physical community and recognizing that I needed to change the pattern or change the habits that I had been building sort of unaware, unconsciously, that kept me kind of stuck in this online paradigm, working from my home office and thinking that that was the only context for my work. So I am intentionally getting out into the world, getting out into my community in Victoria here to feel connected, feel like I belong here. And this week I went to the TEDx Victoria event. Emilia and I walked down, which was great to spend time with her and then be inspired by the amazing people in Victoria who are doing incredible thinking, creating, planning for our city that had me feeling really hopeful. And it was an interesting experience because there was a lot of, well, it felt like I didn't know anybody. I knew a handful of people, was able to meet a few new people, which was wonderful. But all it took was just kind of getting into the game, getting out into an event to feel like, oh, yeah, I belong here. This is my city. And a few good conversations, and I felt connected. So that just got me thinking about all of us. And what are you noticing about your sense of belonging? How does that word or that question, where do you belong? Where do you want to belong? What does that create for you? I think it's up to us to create belonging, find belonging, initiate belonging. And so, if this question is percolating for you, I hope you'll join Emilia Tamburini on June 7th for our Learning Lab monthly webinar. She knows so much about the topic of belonging, and I'm looking forward to learning with her. I am letting go because I will be on vacation that week. I'll tell you more about that special experience coming up. And so I have a little bit of FOMO, honestly, that I won't be there live, but I will definitely be watching the recording. So, where do you belong? Where do you want to belong? And how do you create belonging in the places that you host or join and participate in? That could be your family, could be your community, could be at work. This is what I'm thinking about, and I wanted to drop that in for you to think about as well. All right, friends, we'll see you next week.